And let me go straight to Aqaba border crossing in Israel. That's where Ankit Tyagi is joining us live. Ankit, what do you see around you?
Well, Maria, let me first tell you it's been a very long journey from India to reach Israel. As you remember, all the airports are shut. Through Jordan, we have made our way, and it's a very tedious process. The security situation in Israel is very, very, on high alert at this moment, and it took us many hours to try and go through the Aqaba crossing. I'm right now just 5 kilometers from that crossing because we are not allowed to shoot the border, near the border. And we are in Eilat. This is a small town here in Israel, and we are trying to make our way to Tel Aviv. Now, let me very quickly tell you what we have gathered so far. A new spate, a new wave of missiles from both sides. In fact, the Israeli Defense Forces have said that there were certain drones, about 40 of those, which were launched by Iran, which have been shot down by the air defenses of Israel. Meanwhile, Iran also says that Israel is now attacking their civilians. Here in Israel, the security situation is on a heightened alert. Largely from where I am in the south end of the city because all the other border crossings, which are closer to Jerusalem and Tel Aviv, are closed today. And we have tried to come all the way from Amman to the southern end of Israel, now making our way towards Tel Aviv. Tel Aviv and areas near that are the ones which are extremely affected. In fact, Eilat is one town where a hospital few days back we were told, was attacked by the Iranian missiles. It was targeted. Since then, in this area, at least so far, there hasn't been a major activity of drones and missiles coming in from Iran. But as you go closer to Tel Aviv, that's where the entire damage is. It is also the main targeted area. Iranians on the other side have been saying that if United States now enters, because remember, Donald Trump administration has said they will take 2 weeks before they decide whether they want to jump into this conflict or not. They are saying if Donald Trump or America jumps into this conflict, this is going to be, in fact, a very long, bloody conflict that both the countries are going to endure. On the other hand, the IDF has said they are preparing for a long haul, a long conflict with Iran till the time the nuclear capabilities of Iran are absolutely wiped out. So what we are expecting here is another round. There have been, in fact, instructions given to us as soon as we cross the border to be wary of the siren. As soon as that, is sounded off, you have to leave your car, run off the highway, and, there are shelters. I will show you where I'm standing. This is a bus station, and what you see, this one is going inside a shelter, and these are the kind of shelters which are there constructed all across on the highways in Israel. So if the siren is sounded off, I will have to make my way inside one of these shelters to be till the time the siren it does not go completely is sounded off. So this is a tricky situation at this moment, as NDTV now on the ground reporting from the heart of this conflict, which has this pitched battle between Iran and Iran and Israel has in fact put the entire world on tenterhooks. And we are right in the heart of this conflict, trying to get our viewers the latest updates here on NDTV.
Ankit, before I let you go, a word also on the fact that Israel has carried out second wave of airstrikes and has gone ahead and targeted Iran's Isfahan nuclear facility. And that happened shortly after Tehran launched a volley of 5 ballistic missiles towards central Israel overnight. And this looks like a war which could be a prolonged war. When of course, you have just crossed over and entered Tel Aviv. When you were entering and crossing the Aqaba border, what was the sense among the people, that they are prepared for a long haul?
One thing that you get when you enter Israel, that the population here is more or less mentally prepared for these kind of actions because of many years of training and the mindset that people have here. There is full support when it comes to Iran from the general population. While we were coming in talking to them, most of the people saying that you be safe and look for the warning signs. But largely, I did not see any resistance to this whole idea of trying to wipe out. People do believe that Iran was closer to, in fact, making a nuclear bomb, and that is why all these strikes by the Israeli army and the Israeli defense forces are justified. So that's the sense as far as people are concerned. Like you said, a volley of 5 missiles from Iran, but remember, it's a spiraling impact. Iran accuses Israel of starting this by attacking their civilian nuclear facility, is what they claim. On the other hand, Israel says that for their own safety and for the safety of this entire region, these were preventive strikes that they took on Iran's nuclear facilities. Like you mentioned, Ifshahan, one of the largest nuclear facility as far as Iran is concerned, though Iranians say that there hasn't been much damage to the actual structure of the nuclear facility, but Israel has made their attempt, their idea, their resolve very clear. They will not stop till the time they wipe out Iran's nuclear capability, nuclear uranium enriching capacity of Iran. On the other hand, Iranians have also dug in, and they are in fact trying to responding to every attack that comes from Israel. So it's a viral, it's a spiral, a vortex that both these countries now find themselves in. Till the time there is international pressure or some sort of mediation, it only seems things are going to escalate from here, Maria.
Ankit Tyagi, really appreciate your time. Ankit there, entering the war zone. Ankit, wear your helmet and stay protected and stay safe. We will keep coming to you through the next few days. So thank you so much for joining us.